Good morning, 3 minutes past 6, Tuesday, March the 4th. This is talkSPORT Breakfast with Arnold Clark. Build your own car deal online, all with a few clicks. I'm Jeff Stelling, and I'm pleased to say that alongside me this morning is Super Ali McCoist. Morning, Coist.
How are you, Jeff? Good form?
Yeah, really good, thanks, mate. You?
Brilliant, absolutely great. Enjoyed that chicken wings and a couple of pints we had last night watching the Forest game.
Yeah.
Quite enjoyed that.
It was very, the health food diet we were on. Loaded nachos and chicken wings.
And she had the cheek to ask me that I want a sauce for them. I just looked and said blue cheese immediately.
Yeah.
And it was magic.
It was more magical than the game. I mean, it had a good, good climax to it.
Yes.
Not you're an Ipswich fan, of course, but as a spectacle,
wasn't the best.
Not great.
Wasn't the best. Ipswich look on that as a lost opportunity. I thought Forest obviously delighted to travel down to Brighton for the next round. We're having a laugh, you and I, weren't we? Because probably if you're sitting in Brighton shoes, they'd have much preferred Ipswich.
Oh, well, look, when Ipswich took the lead, my boy Matt, who is a big Brighton fan, texted me and said, "Come on, Ipswich!"
Yeah.
So
I know. But,
if you're a Brighton fan, absolutely, because of course Forest beat them 7 last time. So,
and then I'm correct in saying I know they draw the extra time one aside. I think Brighton have won 5 in a row since.
Yeah, they've
beaten Chelsea a couple of times, gave Southampton 4, didn't they? And then a home win against Bournemouth, I think.
That's right.
So they've picked up really
and
well.
Obviously, you went to Newcastle and won a game you were at,
Oh, look, we're talking about that last night.
That was a lovely football match,
wasn't it? Atmosphere, fantastic. Both teams down to 10 men. Both managers just going to win the game. The controversy, if you like, what do you want to call it? Fabian Schär's goal, who was minutely offside.
Yeah.
And then what a finish from one of the most popular men in the game, Danny Welbeck. Beautiful finish. I thought he was offside at 10, then you see it, Livramento is half a yard back, and he's kind of stretching and lifts it over the goalkeeper. Brilliant finish.
It was. And I tell you what, we didn't really discuss this yesterday, so we do it now as a man who knows about scoring goals. Thomas Tuchel's going to name his England squad in a couple of weeks' time. Is there any chance that Danny Welbeck could be in it?
Listen, I'll tell you what, I'm on it. It's the hardest job in the business, scoring goals, right? Yes. Definitely. Now, I wouldn't see any reason why it couldn't be, and I'll tell you why. Because you talk about specialised positions at this moment in time. Would Danny Welbeck start as a number 9 for England? No, absolutely not. I don't think so. But see if you need a goal from somewhere, well, half an hour to go. If you're a goal down or it's level, you need to find a goal.
Yeah.
Who at this moment in time, more than Danny Welbeck, would you fancy bringing off the bench?
Yeah. You're going to be talking about an Ollie Watkins or someone like that.
Of course, Watkins should be there. Callum Wilson needs to get himself going again. He definitely needs to get himself going again. He might struggle to go back in the side, obviously, with the form of Alexander Isak. But right off the top of your head, if you present somebody with a chance to finish, I thought Welbeck's finish at the weekend was great. I thought his finish against Bournemouth was beautiful as well. So in answer to your question, wouldn't be the daftest thing in the world.
And you know what, Thomas Tuchel, there's no need for him to be building for the future, because his total aim, is to win the World Cup, which is next year. Danny Welbeck will be 35. It's not impossible that you could go along and come off the bench, as you say, at critical times. And the other thing is, great tourist.
Oh,
great
brilliant.
Professional.
100%. And you need them as well. Yeah. And if you took somebody like Danny Welbeck along to any squad, he would know, well, there's every chance I'm not going to start. I'm looking at Harry Kane, I'm 35 years of age. But if I get an opportunity for 25 minutes and they need me, and my specialised job is to come off a bench and get a goal or help get a goal, why not? Yeah. And a great lad to boot. I interviewed him. What game was it, Jeff? I think it was Manchester United where they won late on. Zirkzee got the goal disallowed. I think João Pedro scored late on down at Brighton. And what a nice lad. Just a proper grounded human being. I was really impressed with him.
Yeah,
you know, one of these lads you see, you have a chat with, and you look out for him after it, you think, I hope he does well.
Yeah, absolutely. Shame for Anthony Gordon.
Oh man, what was he thinking about?
Yeah.
What was he thinking about, Jeff? He's just a kind of brainstorm, isn't he?
Yeah. M6 Matt says, morning guys, for international strikers off the bench, why not Jamie Vardy? Take the point. But I just think that obviously Danny is a little bit younger than Jamie Vardy. And this
but it's
season,
a good point.
It is. But Welbeck and Vardy offer you different things, don't you?
Yeah.
Vardy still offers you that explosive pace.
Off the shoulder.
You know, that's not what Danny's all about. So it's an interesting point, though.
It's a fair point.
Yeah, morning to Matt. Drive safely down that M6. Mike, the Chelsea fan, says, would you take Danny Welbeck over Ivan Toney? I think the issue is, you know, the level of the league that Ivan Toney is playing in at the moment makes it difficult to assess how well he's performing. Well,
here's a criticism for me. I don't know how they're doing. I don't know how he's doing because I love my football as much, probably more than most. But I've got no real interest in that league, Jeff. I think I'll look and see who's top of it, how Ronaldo's, whatever.
Yeah.
But in the grand scheme of things, it's not high on my priority.
I think he's doing pretty well out there now, but you just got to look at the stand of the league. And everybody will say, but it's got people like Ronaldo. And yes, it has. But each team, you know, has to play a certain number of local players as well, which inevitably means that the standard is not as high as the European leagues. And that's why it's impossible to judge Ivan Toney's form, just in my opinion. Anyway, thank you, Mike.
talkSPORT Breakfast, waking you up Monday to Friday morning from 6 a.m. on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.